In this quick video, you're going to learn about DMSO and its unfortunate regulations. But stay tuned because this is really interesting stuff. Now, just before I get into what DMSO is and how you can use it, it's really important that I comply with Australian regulations and let you know that we cannot, by law, make any claims or recommendations regarding the therapeutic use of this product. The regulations in Australia mean we can sell the product as a solvent only. So, therefore, I'm telling you, you can use it as a solvent. What the end user chooses to do with the product after they purchase it is totally up to them. If you'd like more non-traditional health information and our personal recommendations, please make sure to join our private email list at miracleproducts.shop. Now let's get into what DMSO is. Well, dimethyl sulfoxide has actually been used for a very long time as a chemical solvent. It's actually a chemical compound which is a byproduct of wood processing and holds similar properties to MSM. Now, if you don't know anything about MSM, you definitely haven't been watching us long enough. And I will link a bunch of our videos below all about MSM. Also, make sure to go to miracleproducts.shop because there's a ton of phenomenal blogs and lots and lots of information on our website all about MSM. But DMSO itself is also one of the most amazing compounds out there. And it's a natural compound with 40-odd pharmacological properties. Now, it actually became quite popular for human use when used topically for pain relief on muscles and joints. Because it's non-toxic, it's also been used as a preservative for stem cells, bone marrow, organs for transplant, and even human embryos. Now, it's been said that it can help with more than 300 ailments, and some people, staying compliant, some people have used it on burns, acne, anti-aging as an anti-aging cream, arthritis treatment, strokes, head trauma, sprains, strains, toothache, headache, haemorrhoids, muscle strains, spinal cord injuries. It seems to soften scar tissue. It helps with fibromyalgia, pain, interstitial cystitis, diabetes, congestive heart failure, cancer, AIDS, cold sores. Yep, herpes. Crazy, right? It improves eyesight, macular degeneration, blocks sinuses, sinus infection, works great with colloidal silver if you're into that for health as well. And people have used it for gum disease, tooth decay, varicose veins, cataracts. I mean, the list just goes on. But I'm staying compliant and letting you know that this is just how some people have used it. Now, there's this special show in the States called 60 Minutes, and it's a CBS TV show. You might have heard of it. It's quite popular with Mike Wallace. This particular one is called The Riddle of DMSO. And in the words of the director of the Bureau of Drugs of the FDA, for the FDA, right, J. Richard Kraut, MD, and he says, and I quote, DMSO is a low toxicity and safe compound, and I'm going to take out a little bit in between because it goes into all that. But he finishes off this quote saying, I think that it is a fact of life that drug companies are not going to invest in something unless they think there is some financial return. Now, within that 60 Minutes show, he also said, despite restrictions on the use of DMSO, thousands of Americans purchase it on the black market each year. Its popularity due not to publicity, but rather word of mouth. Okay, now when you have something that relieves all kinds of ailments, including some life-threatening ones, people naturally recommend it to friends and family, okay? So this is a really important thing. It's a really important takeaway from that 60-minute show and from the fact that the director of the Bureau of Drugs for the FDA is actually saying this stuff. Now, you don't need to, this is me saying, you don't need to go to the black market to get DMSO. DMSO can be used as a quote-unquote solvent, and however you choose to use it is up to you. But you can get it as a solvent, and it's 99.995% pure from miracleproducts.shop. Everything we do, we put our love into, we hand make everything, we make sure we use the purest of ingredients, and then we also use the esophageal frequencies, which is a love frequency, and you can learn all about that. I'll put the link for that video in the description below as well. Now, in the next part of this, I'm just going to go into some more important parts about DMSO. But if you're wanting to learn more, check out a friend of ours. It's a naturopath, Amanda Vollmer, and she provides some really beautiful and comprehensive information about the various uses for DMSO. We actually highly recommend her book. It's called Healing with DMSO, and her website is great and full of good ideas as well. And so it's www.healingwithdmso.com. All right, now let's get into some really important points about DMSO. First, DMSO is a very temperature sensitive product. It's very, very temperature sensitive, okay? Number 2, liquid DMSO can and will crystallize in a cold environment. If this occurs, place or keep the DMSO bottle in a warm location, all right? You want it about 15 degrees Celsius or 20 degrees Celsius, and you can do the math if you want to change it to Fahrenheit. And within a few hours, it will definitely liquefy. For faster results, place the bottle in a clean Ziploc bag, seal it, and place it in warm water, but do not microwave it. Please, absolutely do not microwave it. 3, when using DMSO, always make sure to have clean hands and skin. DMSO is a powerful carrier. If you have dirt or any contaminants on your hands or skin, DMSO will actually carry it deep into the tissue. So even as far as the 7th layer of the dermis, which is why people use it for anti-aging, right? So this can cause irritation or discomfort, so make sure that you're clean. 4, DMSO has a strong sulfur and garlic odor, unless, you know, the manufacturer or the company has actually put a whole bunch of different smells with it and oils with it and that sort of thing. It's going to have a strong garlic odor. If it comes into contact with your skin, you may experience a garlic taste in your mouth. This is totally normal, so be aware of that. All right, and 5, Miracle Products DMSO product is actually packaged in Miron violet glass container. So you'll see that in the jar, you'll see that on the photo. This is going to eliminate all possible chemical leaching from plastic. A lot of DMSO is unfortunately placed into plastic. And if you don't know anything about Miron violet glass and the benefits of that and the healing properties of this glass and how it came from an Egyptian background, and they discovered it way, way, way back then during the alchemy days of the Egyptian dynasty, then check out our Miron violet glass video, and I will pop that into the description below as well. And just to wrap this all up, our Miracle Products DMSO is a pharmaceutical grade, 99.995% handmade, esophageal frequency induced, packaged in Miron violet glass, pure concentrated DMSO product. Okay, it is recommended that you dilute this product by around 50%. With distilled, demineralized, or clean filtered water before use. We think that it should be used in every household, whether you use it as a solvent or like other people have used it, some people in the past, the way I described before. But if you have any specific questions, please contact us either on our website, miracleproducts.shop, or email us at support@miracleproducts.com.au. And we are more than happy to answer your personalized questions. But if you really want to make sure that you're on top of all of this health information and how you can stay really clean and healthy and take care of your body and your life around everything that's going on in this world today, I'm not even going to say what's happening because you know it and we'll get pinged if we say anything. We're aware that you're not getting all the information that you need, and if you'd like more, please make sure to subscribe to our private mailing list where we can go ahead and give you not only discounts and benefits and package deals every single month, but also tips, tricks, and ebooks that you can use to improve your health on a regular basis. And we'll see you there. Thank you. Bye.